I have to reach so far for that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is not Bruce. Now, the reason I'm not doing an upbeat thing like usual is because today we're doing a pretty long and less joyful as I usually am. I promise I'll be doing another joyful video tonight. So if you like to see me all upbeat, then click on that. And I have the flowers around for comic relief. So if you just want to listen to my voice and all that stuff, then you can do that. And if you just want to look at the flowers disappearing and appearing again, then yeah. So so this video is going to be called Who I Am. So, I'm a boy. My name is Evan Thomas, last name, which I'm not going to share yet, because I'm James Bond. Okay. And we're going to try to keep this on track. So the whole point of this video is to tell you more about my character as a person. So, anyway, yeah. I'm a boy. I come from a family of 2 parents and 1 sister and 1 Evan. Yes, I have lots of friends, I think. Unless I'm like in the Truman Show and they're all pretending. That'd be sad. Never mind. I have ADHD, or really bad ADD, which is the worst fidgety kind ever. I'm always picking at my fingernails. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know it appeared on my face. What? Does it always do this? This is cool. Does it stop if I don't smile? Oh my gosh, that's the coolest. Okay, I'm just gonna try not to smile so it doesn't do that. Anyway, I'm picking at my fingers and stuff. So, I have to have these fidget things. And I know they are, oh, by the way, sorry, this is uncut, but so I'm not hiding anything, and you know I'm not hiding anything. So I'm going to get all my fidgets quick. I literally have almost a whole table of them. Well, not really. My table is really not that big. Here's what I have most of the time in class, because it makes absolutely no noise, and it's fun to play with. It's a marble inside this thing, and you slide around. And it's good for my ADD or ADHD, or whatever the frick it is. And then I have a Tangle, which is one of the best. But I'm not allowed to bring this into school probably because it's too big and noisy. Probably. Okay, that never gets tiring. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then I have the balls. Don't be a dirty mind. My camera just shifted. I'll have to tighten my thing a little bit. That's better. So I have my balls. Stop it, all those people in my class. So I have this one, which has like a hole in the middle. It's all ridgy. And it's sort of hard to squeeze, but then I have this, which you can see through. I have a football that's sort of like this. And then I usually don't bring these 2 into class because this one's way too noisy and this one's just hard to play with. And it'd probably cause too much of a distraction. Then there's this one, which I've stopped bringing to class because everybody thinks it's wrong because I'm like, Joe was just an ordinary bumblebee. Oh my god! And I'll creep you up in your sleep, but it's still fun to play with. Not my favorite. And the number 1 fidget of all time, in my opinion. It's this. Silly putty. Silly putty. You can tear it if you want to, and it's just the best because you can do anything with it. Almost. almost. So anyway, let's get into the serious stuff. I'm not trying to make this video so people leave my channel. Well, they could do that if they think I'm a terrible person because of all the things that I'm saying. I hope you can hear me. It's weird because of all these dandelion things. I'm gonna call them dandelions. I have no clue what they are. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing with this the whole time, just for my own relief. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So from your point of view, I am a normal wannabe YouTuber who spends their time just making you chuckle of how awkward I am. But from my parents' view, and from the people that I know, and from the people that know when I record's view, look at the time. It's, oh my freaking God, 10:49. 10:49, way after my parents went to sleep because they were tired. But anyway, 10:49, and I'm disobeying my parents and just going against everything they have said in the past, like, I don't know, 6 years. They said, Evan, don't stay up, because recently they found out that I was going on Skype because apparently they get notifications every time that I do something on Skype. So they found out that, and then I've gotten into a big spiral of lies and all this stuff, and it's just the worst. Just don't get into it. But why do I still do it? Because the fear of making people disappointed. That's the worst ever for me. It's even worse than my ADD. Just, I love making people laugh, and that's like the best feeling ever. And if I could just make people laugh for a living, I don't want to be a comedian, but still, even if I can just do it part-time, that'd be great, because quite frankly, I know the only reason that I get where I am in life is because of my comic relief. And I have to admit, the only reason I got into my treasurer in student council is because of my comic relief and how funny I was and everybody laughed. And quite frankly, whenever one person laughs in a crowd, then I'm like, you killed us all. And then I know exactly what the crowd laughs for, exactly what to say next. My speech was literally this long and pretty big font, and I just ad-libbed like 95% of it. Oh, great. That's what I do most of my work. Like, so. Oh, gosh, not the daisies again. Yeah, so anyway, yeah. Disobeying my parents, disobeying everything they've said. Everything. And why this video came to being was because just the other day, maybe 2-3 days ago, forgot when. But anyway, I was meeting up because when I met Hamster and Eddie and all of them people, we did a play together, and that was in December. Yeah. So I met them. Oh, and I'm so much taller than I was in December. I used to be as tall as Hamster, and now I'm like an inch to an inch and a half taller than her. It might have been my shoes, whatever, but still, I'm taller. I grew like an inch, and even some girl in my class, she's like, "Oh, Evan, why do you have to grow? You used to be a midget like me, but now you've grown, and now I'm the only midget in the class." But still, my best friend is a midget too, so she should stop complaining. Not to my best friend or anyone that's a midget. Nothing. I'm sorry to anyone who I offended in that process. Short people are probably better because they're faster, I think. But you could have like really long legs but a short body. I don't know. Be proud of what you are. Be proud of it. And I'm also going to be starting a series called Deep Thoughts with Evan. But it's not going to be a jingle like that because it's going to be Deep Thoughts, so it's probably going to be like Deep Thoughts, Evan. So, anyway, I need some things to help you get to know me better. Pet peeves. Pet peeves. Here's some of my pet peeves. One of them is those suck-ups. Now, listen, before you go judging me, those suck-ups who are like, oh yeah, I remember that, to everything, even if they don't know it. That's the worst. Like, if I notice someone is trying to be my friend, and I notice that, and I want to test them, not that I'm a testing person, but I usually sometimes ask them, hey, do you know what the red-green show is? And if they say, yeah, then I'm going to be like, okay, get out of my sight, because no one knows what the red-green show is. I'm sure that I'm like the only one in the whole USA who knew what the red-green show was until right now, when you're watching this video. It's basically a Canadian TV show. It's like the best show ever. It's even better than Doctor Who, in my opinion. But, I don't know. Sorry, that's the silly putty. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm smiling so much in this serious video. I'm a terrible person. I'm the worst kind of person ever. Oh, wait. I got where I was going. I wasn't going into the topic. So I saw Hamster the other day, and from the other table she was like, hey, Bruce! And I was like, shh, 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 because my mom was right there. And she was like, and she turned around because I guess she thought that I didn't want her to call me Bruce. But that's where my name started. Because she started calling me Bruce. Because I came out of the shadows and they're like, oh my gosh, you're like Batman. And they're like, huh, Batman, Batman. And I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, we should call you Bruce. Bruce Wayne. Hey, Bruce. And something about the name Bruce really just gets to my nerves. I'm sorry to all those Bruces out there. Nothing against Bruces. You Bruces are cool. Like Bruce Springsteen, he's pretty cool. And Bruce Wayne, he's cool too. But they're rocking that name. This face is not a Bruce face. This face is a not Bruce face, an Evan face. This is my own face. And it's being sparkled by daisies. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I'm just... Oh, anyway. Anyway, later that day, we were like turning in forms and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, by the way, keep quiet about the YouTube thing. And she's like, why? And I was like, oh yeah, because, by the way, I'm hiding it from my parents. And she's like, you don't know yet? And I'm like, oh yeah, Addie, yeah, you keep quiet too. And so do you, Hamster. Yeah, so goodbye. And I left on that happy note. But Addie gets to play a tortoise though, and I'm on the props crew. So that's great. Ugh. I'm tired. It's literally 10:45 and I'm tired. Well, I should be tired. Some of my friends are so anyway, my disobeying and stuff got to the point where my parents positively do not even trust me anymore. They took away all my tablet, and they took away computer rights, and everything, positively everything that I can possibly have. And they're like, oh, it's not healthy for me. But it's not healthy for me not to be with people. I have a love for all people, just to be able to talk with them. And if without people, I would be a hobo on the streets, just begging to talk to people, because socialization is the best thing ever. And people think that people these days have lost all contact of socializing. No, that is not true. We have Skype. And though it's not really socializing, it is socializing in a way. We're socializing more than we could in the regular school day when we see each other. Now, I don't want the parents to say, oh no, they're not socializing like we did when we were a kid. Well, we are. We're socializing even more, because whenever you were a kid, adult, you had free time to go around the neighborhood. And I'm not allowed to do that because all the people in my neighborhood are jerks. Sorry, but yeah. Ugh. Anyway, you had free time to go around and be with your friends and walk around the neighborhood. Well, I can't really do that, so I go on Skype, and I get with my friends there, and it's 14 million times better. Because I can actually talk to them, and it's the best feeling ever just to make someone laugh. And I don't know, I'm not addicted to making people laugh. It's just, I don't know. It's just a disorder that I was born with. I can't stop. I can never stop. I'm sort of like Ernest. Don't own it. If I mentioned any sort of product in this video, I don't own it. I don't own anything, people. I just don't. Stupid things appearing at my mouth. I don't like that. See, that happens again. Okay. So anyway, a terrible person. But one thing that does make me feel better about myself is, oh shoot, I never got finished with the pet peeves. I'm sorry. Another pet peeve of mine is when people think they're good at singing, they think they're good at sports, and they're not. And I think they're the best in the world, and they're not. And I'm not pointing to any certain people. It's just that if you've tried out for 14 musicals and you haven't gone into a single one of them, get a hint. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. This is literally what goes on in my mind when I hear someone singing. Oh, I'm trying to think of a musical song. Down the yellow brick road we go, down! And I know I'm a rubbish singer myself. I'm a terrible one, and I admit that. But if you can get yourself to the point where you can admit it, then that's a good character right there. But if you can't get yourself to admit it and you think you're the best, self-satisfaction in my case isn't going to get you anywhere in life. And that is what I'm trying to get to. So, yeah, another pet peeve. I'm sorry to all those people who are disappointed that I'm not the person who you thought I was. You thought I was a good person. But I'm not. I'm a bad person. To my parents, at least. And I'm sorry you had to go through all this. Oh, let's just start more with the pet peeves. The last one that I have mainly is, this is my worst one ever. If I'm doing better than you, and I'm obviously doing better than you, don't say, you got it? Because quite frankly, if you say, you got it and I'm doing better than you, then I feel like I want to tear you to shreds. Like you're a hot dog when I can eat meat. Alright? Whenever I'm struggling, and you're the person who taught me, and you're the person that has led me through all this, and you do better than me, and I'm having a little bit of trouble, but I'm managing it, then you can say, you gay? And I'll be, I'm doing alright, because I can't really say, I don't know. It's part of the Red Green Show. And now, those three little words men find so hard to say, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I find it hard to say that, but whenever I'm doing better than you, you don't say, you good? Oh, yeah, I'm good, you stupid piece of crap. I'm doing better than you. Are you good? And that's literally what's going on in my head. So I'm a hostile creature in the skin of a nice guy. But in the middle, I am pretty selfish and weird and terrible and terrible and terrible. And I can lie to anyone. I'm just a liar, pants on fire. Like, okay, so there's this thing where all the schools in a place gather together to meet up and stuff. Well, the last one that we did, I went to, I wore this hat. Oh, gosh, fucking damn it. Ugh. And all pretended to be Australian. And I was trying to see what the kind of people they were. And I found out 4 people. One, the people who didn't really give a crap that I was Australian and didn't really care. 2, the people who accepted that I was Australian and tried to be like British and Australian to like be friends with me, and that was like one person. 3 there are the people who took every chance that they could to bully me, and one of them I realized was my dentist's son, and one of them was my friend, was in my friend's black belt class for karate. So funny how things tie together. Bullies? And I don't know what they had against Australia or my hat, or I don't know. And then 4, my classmates who were there, who were saying, oh, it's all alright guys, Evan's not Australian, it's all good, and I was like, nah. Well, this is supposed to be a social experiment. So, yeah, that was fun. But, I'm just, oh man, that just popped, that is good. That's a good feeling when silly putty pops, that is a good feeling. So, what I'm trying to say for this video is that I'm a really bad person, and not that you should stop watching me, but just what goes on behind the scenes and what's going on in my life, because my life is exciting and it's just as great as everyone else's life, just better. Not better, but more interesting because of things that make it exciting. So you catch my gist? Oh, if you don't, well, I'm sorry you have to watch this video. I'll be starting a new series called Deep Thoughts with Evan. I don't know where the first episode will be on, but it will be on sometime soon, hopefully. And I might have these daisies around here or something. I don't know if they're daisies. Dandelions. That's what they are, I think. Yeah, they're dandelions. I got it. We have like lots of dandelions here. I got it. Dandelions. Dandelions. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. It's reverse whenever I do this. Oh gosh. Dandelions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Well, thank you for listening to all this video. If you got through this, well then, you are the best kind of person ever. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, lad. How sad I'm a crumpet. Oh, I love being British. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. I'm glad that you know more about me now than you did before. And these are some things that even some people in my class don't know. So, I'll see you guys later. 23 minutes.